All right. Once again, you guys back into this class. So in our previous class, we learned how we can make use of a Greenbone to scan for vulnerability on the network. So we are using Greenbone to scan from OWASP, and that OWASP is a broken web application. So in today's class, we're going to learn how to analyze the result of the vulnerability scanning. So actually, while I'm carrying out this scanning take more than hours before I can have a successful scanning. So this guy take more than hours. So anytime you are doing your own scanning, anytime it's taking much time, don't be surprised because it's going to take like that. So the first thing we'll do here, if I come here, you will see that this scanning status is done, which means that this scanning is completed. And you will see the time that I carry out this scanning. So I carry out this scanning on the Friday, February of 7, 2025. So here you will see the severity of this scanning. So anytime you scan this guy and you want to see the results, just click on, is either you click on done or you click on this option here. So is either you click on this option or you click on done. So once you click on it, this guy will load it outside and you're going to show you that this guy discover 125 of 1,118 results. And the host that we are scanning, we are only scanning a single host. And when we are scanning, this guy discover 5 vulnerable ports of 9. And the application, we have 32 of 32. And we have the operating system, which is a 1. And the CVE, which is a common vulnerability exposure, is a 51. So we have all those information. But where we're going to be heading to is where we have a result. So we're going to click on the result. So once you click on the result, you will see that this guy discover a much vulnerability on this particular victim. We discover a lot of vulnerability. Here is the name of the vulnerability. And the second option here is the severity. If you can remember, when we are carrying out our scanning, we put 70% as a quality of detection, which means that these tools must be 70% sure. But inside this guy here is a 80%, which means that is a more than 70%. This guy is a 80% sure that the weaknesses exist in the victim. This guy here is a quality of detection, is a 80% sure, and this is the severity. This guy show you how critical the vulnerability is. So how critical the vulnerability is, that's the severity. So there is a quality of detection, which is a 80%, and to show you the host that we scan, which is this IP address. And it's going to show you the location where all those ports reside, and it's going to show you the time that we created the vulnerability scanning. So the first thing we're going to do right now is that if I drag this result down, you will see that we have some result that they are 10.0, which is a high. So anytime you scan for vulnerability on the network or on a system and you find out that the severity is a 10.0 high, what does that one mean? It means that you need to take action immediately, because if you did not take action immediately, bad guy can use that weaknesses to compromise or to gain access to the network. So anytime you see I means that you need to take to mitigate the problem immediately, to provide solution to the weaknesses immediately. So you will see, if I drag down, you will see that we have some weaknesses that their severity is a medium. And if I drag down, we can have an info. Sometimes you have a weakness that it will only bring out a info. But here in our results, we only see medium and we see high. But what I want you to put in mind is, anytime that you are scanning and you see high, you must take action immediately. So in this scan, we're going to talk about little results here. So if I click on this on one here, this one is talking about operating system. And he said the operating system is what? Is a end of life. So if I click on this guy here, the first thing we are seeing here is a summary. The summary says the operating system on the remote host has reached end of life and should not be used anymore. So here is telling you that the operating system that we are running on the OAPs is reached what they call an end of life. So end of life means that then the vendor is not releasing any security update anymore to that particular OS. So here is telling you that this guy here has reached an end of life and it shouldn't be used anymore. So how does this guy detect it? The detection result is that he discovered that Ubuntu, it is the OS that is running on the victim. Ubuntu and the Ubuntu operating system on the remote host has reached what we call an end of life. So here are the details of all the information. So if I drag down here, the detection method, this guy check this particular tools, which is Greenbone, he check if an EOL, which is a end of life version of an operating system, is present on the target. So that's how it detect that the operating system on the OAPs has reached what they call end of life. So what was the impact if you did not solve this problem immediately? The impact of these weaknesses is that an end-of-life version of our operating system is not receiving any security update from the vendor. So like what we explained in the beginning, when we're talking about end of life, for example, let's talk about Windows operating system. In Windows operating system, we have different Windows OS. We have Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, 11. But when you're talking about the end of life version of a Windows operating system, we have Windows 10, Windows 7, and Windows 8. Windows 7 and Windows 8, they are end of life and it shouldn't be used anymore because Windows Microsoft is not releasing any security update on them anymore. So this guy is now telling you that the operating system inside this particular OAPs has reached end of life because the end of life version of an operating system is not receiving any security update from the vendor. Unfazed security vulnerability might be leveraged by an attacker to compromise the security of the host. So a bad guy can actually make use of these weaknesses to compromise the security of the host because the OS that we are running on the victim is not really is not accepting any security update anymore. So what's the solution? One the reason why I like this particular tools is that it's going to show you the problem and it's still going to give you the solution in a way to solve the problem. So this guy telling you that the solution type is a mitigation. It means that you need to upgrade the operating system on the remote host to a version which is still supported and receiving security updates by the vendor. So imagine I'm scanning a network and I discover that a system is running a Windows 7 and the mitigation said that I should upgrade the OS, which means that I will upgrade that Windows operating system to the latest OS. Is either I use Windows 10 or I use Windows 11. Those are the latest OS of a Windows. So yes, telling you that you must upgrade that particular Ubuntu that is running on this OS to the latest operating system that is still receiving updating by the vendors. So that's one of the issues. Yeah. So if I go to the first result here, we talk about this second result, and this second result is focusing on a operating system. And if I come to this first result, the summary of this first result say the TK-Wiki CM groupware version on the remote host has reached the end of life and should not be used anymore. It's telling you that the CMS groupware version on this particular OAuth has reached what we call the end of life. So if you drag down, It's going to tell you the impact and an end of life version of a CMS groupware is not receiving any security update from the vendor. Unfixed security vulnerability might be leveraged by an attacker to compromise the security of the host. So once you see that this CMS groupware is not receiving any security update because the operating system is live, the solution you need to do, if you come here, is tell you that the solution is what? Is a vendor fees, which means that you need to upgrade that particular CMS groupware to the latest operating system that is still receiving a security update. So yes, tell you that update the CMS groupware version on the remote host to a still supported version. So this guy is telling you that the CMS groupware on these OAuths has reached end of life. And the solution you need to do to solve that issue is to upgrade it to the OS that is still receiving a security update. So that's about these tools. It's going to show you a weaknesses, and it's still going to give you a way you can solve those weaknesses. So imagine that you carry out a vulnerability scanning on a network, and you need to issue out the result to those people that are supposed to have access to it. Example, like your senior management, all those people that needs to have access to it. You can't just carry your system like this and going to meet all those people. There's a way you can download this and report, and you can actually email out the result to all those people, and they can go through the result. So how can we download these results? If I go back to where we have a task, here is our result of the scanning. Just click on this icon here, or you click on done. Is either you click on this icon or you click on done. So you will see a download button here. You're going to click on the download button. So once you click on the download button, it's going to ask you for the report format. So if I expand this icon here, we have a different format that we can download this result as. So I can actually choose an XML, or I choose TST, or I choose PDFs. But here I will go for PDF, so that it will be easier for the people that want to read all those results to go through it. So I will use PDF. And we have another option here which says store as a default. I can actually store this format as a PDF, which means that anytime I want to download my results, the format of the result is going to be as a PDF format. So you can actually use PDF, and you click on OK. So if you click on OK, this guy is going to download that particular result. So if I click on OK here, so this guy will download that particular result. And once this result is downloaded, you can actually send it to those people that should have access to it. So that's how about all those things. And you can actually go through the remaining results. You can go through the remaining results, read it, and find what the issue is, and find how the guys show you how you can solve those issues. So once you download the results, you will see the results in your download folder. So you can actually open the results. So I'm going to open this result right now. So we'll wait for the results to come up, and we're going to see how the format and how the result looks like when you download the report. So here, the first thing we see here is a scan report, and it's going to show you the time, which is a February 14, and you're going to bring the summary of the report, and you're going to see the content. If you drag down, it will show you the overview of how the result is, how many hosts, and how many high and medium that we are going to show you all those things. So if you drag down, it's going to show you that this first vulnerability here, based on the CMS groupware end of life, the one that we analyzed that time, the CMS group end of life is going to show you the impact. You will see the solution that is a vendor fees that you need to upgrade that CMS group to the operating system that is still receiving updates. So you're going to see the impact if you did not solve the issue, and you're going to see the solution on how you can solve the issue. So you can drag down. It's going to be bringing all the weaknesses. It's going to be listing them one by one. So with these guys here, you can actually email the results to the senior management, to those people that should have access to all those results, and they will have times to go through all those results and read it one by one, so that they will know what exactly is going on the network. And in a scenario that you discover a weaknesses, you can't just go to the senior management and just tell them with your mouth. You need to bring out an evidence so that they will believe that, yeah, truly, truly, the weaknesses exist in the victim. So that's how you can actually scan the network and analyze the vulnerabilities. So anytime you analyze a vulnerability and it's telling you that the solution is to upgrade the OS to the latest version, so you know that the next thing is for you to upgrade the OS on the victim to the latest operating system. But anytime you are scanning, if you are scanning and the scanning is giving you a severity, the severity of a eye, it means that you need to take action immediately. If the severity is still like a low, actually, if the severity is low, you can take action anytime, but you can actually take action anytime you have time for that. But anyone that mark the severity as high, you need to take action immediately, because if you did not take action immediately, an attacker use that particular weaknesses to gain access to the victim or to compromise the security of the victim. So that's how you can use Greenbone to scan. So the next thing I will explain to you now is how to use a Nexus. So that's the next thing I will explain to you. So I'm going to stop this and Greenbone. I will going to ending into Nexus. So how we can use Nexus to scan and how we can generate a report on Nexus. So that is will be where I will stop for this Greenbone class.